Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we review the match between Manchester City and Arsenal from the Etihad Stadium. Top two teams in the English Premier League, reigning champions Manchester City play Arsenal. They split by 5 points with 6 matches to play. This match will define the title race. Who will take it? If you want to be the champions, you will need to find a way to it. A pivotal match that will remain in our minds for a long time. Massive day for Arsenal. They have not performed in the last few matches. City will try to pounce on them as early as possible and put all the pressure on them and see how Arsenal responds. Arsenal lately has shown some cracks, dropping 6 points in the last few matches, but they're not broken yet. For Arsenal, this would be a great game to win and stamp their authority on the title. 8 points clear at this stage. Arsenal win means they have the title to play for. A draw means both the teams still has a chance to hit the title. 8 points lead for Arsenal is now 5 points. It can be down to 2 points. A massive difference at this stage, which means City are driving towards another league title. Manchester City's home form has been ruthless, 11 out of 11, scoring 40 and conceding only 5. Manchester City can make a 3 out of 3 title, a period of dominance since Manchester United periods with Sir Alex Ferguson times. Nothing short of relentlessness, not giving up without a big fight at all. They're in the best form in the whole season. Manchester City with a 4-3-3 formation with Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Dias, and Manuel Akanji in the defense. Rodri, Gundogan, and Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield. Bernardo Silva, Haaland, and Grealish forming the forward three. Mahrez, Laporte, and Foden on the bench as well. Manchester City usually starts with a strong setup for a crunch match of this sort. Arsenal again 4-3-3 formation with Aaron Ramsdale on the goal. Ben White, Rob Holding, Gabriel Zinchenko in the defense, Martin Odegaard, Thomas Partey, and Granit Xhaka in the midfield, Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and Saka on the forward for Arsenal. Trossard is on the bench today. First half, Manchester City start very strong, promising moves, putting a lot of pressure on the Arsenal goal. An amazing run from Kevin De Bruyne, the Belgium score against Arsenal. A determined thrust. He just had one thing in mind since he got that excellent pass from Haaland. It was all the way Kevin De Bruyne chose the near post and beats Ramdale. He scored more goals against Arsenal than any other teams. An early goal for Manchester City in the 7th minute, the lead 1-0. It just gets more difficult for Arsenal. This is the beginning of the Manchester City hat-trick of title in the 7th season in charge for Pep Guardiola. Hat-trick in Germany already with Bayern Munich, hat-trick in Spain with Barcelona. Manchester City seems to be in a 4-4-3 or 4-3-3 in attack and 4-4-2 in defense with Kevin De Bruyne supporting Haaland. Arsenal seem to be in 4-3 in attack, with Zinchenko coming in the midfield and 4-4-2 in the defense. The midfield has been frantic, strong challenges, no time on the ball at all for both the teams. Arsenal trying to keep the ball, seeing a lot of the ball initially, while Manchester City has been behind them very strong. They're shutting them down quickly. 16th minute, both the teams are really good with the ball, but the difference at this stage is Manchester City leading 1-0. Manchester City showing their class on the ball, so much of confidence, finding their players, playing one-touch balls, not losing the ball. All 10 players in attack are in the Arsenal half. They just can't get the possession of the Manchester City team. Manchester City's sublime possession from defense so far. No ball chance at all for Saka or for Martinelli at this stage. They've been really strong, not letting Arsenal play their usual game. Martin Odegaard didn't have much of the ball until the 23rd minute of the game. An excellent move, similar carbon copy of the first goal, the same combination of Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne almost making it double for Manchester City in the 25th minute. Arsenal defends under enormous pressure by the Manchester City players. Ederson in the Manchester City goal not really having much to do, only Manchester City that who's played every single game of the season. He usually is in so much control of the ball, starts the play, he's so calm, keeping the ball, so much confidence, and his distribution has been excellent from the goal this season. Ramsdale on the Arsenal goal has been superb so far. Another save from him, this time from Haaland from an acute angle. The last 10-15 minutes of the first half, Manchester City has had 70% of the possession. It clearly tells the authority that City is having in this match. Haaland takes on the Arsenal defense, gets the second goal almost for Manchester City. The whole stadium thought it was in. Greenish also has been a menace in the forward line for Manchester City and for Ben White. Manchester City enjoying the ball all the way, so much flair, so much passion in the way they pass, one touch creativity, confidence. Haaland again gets a chance against Ramsdale on the Arsenal goal. Ramsdale again comes up this time with a double save. Saka for Arsenal has been their most dangerous player. Well, this match, Manchester City has not given him any space at all. So has been Gabriel Martinelli. They've got no space or no movement until the 41st minute of the match. 45th minute, a free kick for Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne delivers. John Stone thumps his header into the Manchester City's second goal, double the lead for Manchester City ahead of the break. Well, on the way to get all the 3 points from this match, War delivered onside on this goal. Well, first half summary. Manchester City has two-goal advantage. Kevin De Bruyne loves scoring against Arsenal, seven already against them in his career. Reigning champions are in control at the Etihad Stadium. Arsenal has a long way to go to catch up with Manchester City in this match. 2-0 probably is the best score, but Manchester City definitely deserves to be ahead. Second half, promising start by Arsenal keeping the ball. Xhaka's effort on the goal, almost the first time Ederson has been called in to make a save in this match. Well, there's been the least touches in the match for first half from the Arsenal players, Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and Saka. Such the story for itself. How the powerful Manchester City has been and not allowing Arsenal to play their usual game. Arsenal, again, they're trying their best, but then Manchester City has been excellent in midfield and all over the game. They've been driving the whole game. Haaland has another chance, this time a one-on-one with Ramsdale. He comes again with another save. Kevin De Bruyne, so cool, slotting in the third goal for Manchester City. They're coming out as true champions in this duel with Arsenal. A mistake in the midfield from Martin Odegaard. Haaland feeds in Kevin De Bruyne, who coolly slots past Ramsdale, unable to save this time around. 54th minute, Manchester City 3, Arsenal 0. Arsenal almost in tears. More trouble for Mikel Arteta to come. Manchester City bouncing around the stadium. Their fans are really happy. They turn their back, link their arms, and literally feel the stadium. It feels insurmountable. It could go worse for Arsenal in the rest of the match. Gabriel Martinelli replaced at 60th minute. He fairly had a touch in this match. He's been the top scorer for Arsenal. Well, this would be the fourth match for Arsenal without a win. This match was expected to be much more than a fight. It's turning out to be a disaster for Arsenal tonight. The wait for a title looks like to continue for Arsenal again, with the lead down to 2 points and two matches in hand. A quarter to go in this match. As it stands, City still lead Arsenal by 3 goals to 0. Arsenal excellent form has been stopped by the master at Etihad by Pep Guardiola. Arsenal have been their best, but Manchester City did not allow their game to take off at all. After Martinelli was replaced, Saka hardly has a game. touch of the ball. Martin Odegaard has not been able to show his class. Well, Manchester City has been top class this match. Gundogan getting replaced. Mahrez comes on for his time. Well, the ability of the Manchester City players who are playing this game with so much of flair, so much confidence, moving around the ball, one touch, finding players, closing down quickly when losing the ball is there to be seen throughout the game. Arsenal has come definitely the second best in this match. The body language of the Arsenal players said it all at the 70th minute. They know they're down and out of this match already. Kevin De Bruyne goes out getting replaced to a hero's ovation. 8 goals altogether, 2 goals tonight. He's just been excellent driving Manchester City team ahead, making an evening of deep misery for Mikel Arteta's side. This has been quite convincing from City. Arsenal have been fortunate with the scoreline though. 85th minute. Too little, too late for Arsenal. Holding gets a chance, scores against Edison first time. An Arsenal player really has some sort of space and time. Arsenal gets a consolation goal, 3-1 at this stage. Rodri in the Manchester City midfield has been excellent. He's got a commanding role, commanding position, so very consistent in his position and ball play and holding the ball, finding players forward. One of those players who's been doing most of the running, most of the touches in the games tonight. Haaland, hair unleashed. Haaland unleashed. Manchester City gets their fourth goal. The party at Manchester can go full blown. City are on the up. 4-1 on the night is a true reflection of the game, of the fight. Manchester City have looked like true champions, a very mature host against an immature visitors team. Job done for Manchester City. 33rd English Premier League goal for Ireland, 49th in all competition. Job is emphatically done. Seems like Manchester City has one hand on the trophy again. 19 days ago, 9 points, now cut down to 2 points today. Manchester City has 2 games in hand. Next win for Manchester City will get on top of the table of the English Premier League. A statement win here today for Manchester City against Arsenal. This is where they must be. Well, a shame for Arsenal, a game of this magnitude, and they did not turn up at all. A very well oiled machine. Manchester City are a delight to watch. Can any team beat them in the Etihad at all? Something that we should look forward to. 12th straight victory at Etihad, 45 goals in total. When it mattered, Manchester City turned up and produced results. Pep Guardiola getting his team, the standard, the quality is just too good for any team to beat them. It looks like Manchester City will lift a fifth title in 6 years. Well, that's it from my side today. Have a good one. Until next time.